The only way to get stable satellites orbiting these little tiny
UFO divers.
chunks of ice and rock is if they're born in the explosion of a parent body.
Faces in the window, noises in the night. Faces in the window, hiding from the light. Faces in the window.
Which was already highly magnetized and had gravity and all that.
Gravitational pull.
Right.
It basically has to do with what's called
UFO divers.
spheres of influence, and the explanation...
It keeps a little bit of his past energy that it was a part of?
Well, if you have
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset collisions, the fragments
Of intelligence.
are going to, careen off at escape velocity.
Okay.
Those that don't will be in such elliptical orbits, orbiting around these irregular chunks,
Of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
that they will eventually crash back onto the surface
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset very quickly.
Okay.
So you can't really, from collisions,
Of intelligence.
get stable circular orbits of moons
Of intelligence.
around other little moons.
Of intelligence.
Asteroids around asteroids, Kuiper Belt objects around Kuiper Belt objects, etc., etc.
So how the hell's that happening?
Because that's what happens when a planet
Of intelligence.
explodes. The fragments all recede from the center of gravity simultaneously, and then the gravity influence of each of the
Face on Mars.
Sidonia.
sunset objects
Of intelligence.
doesn't become stronger than the combined gravity, and they neatly constrain objects
Of intelligence.
nearby into circular orbit.
Of intelligence.
So,
Chuck Selye
has been saying for years, and I've agreed with him, that the
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset Kuiper Belt objects
Of intelligence.
are the result of another
UFO divers.
planetary explosion, and we can hold off what makes
UFO divers.
planets blow up, until the end of the show.
Okay.
Stay tuned, folks.
Because the breath of the dead.
But the
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset Stardust mission,
Of intelligence.
to the consternation of the
EnterpriseMission.com.
mainstream crowd, is proving that
Chuck Selye.
but I, once again, are right.
Our technology could be just a lot smarter than we think it is.
Yes.
Because you cannot have
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset high-temperature materials
Of intelligence.
in a pristine, low-temperature environment.
UFO divers. Sidonia.
Sunset.
The planet Mars is next to our own, the fourth world counting out from the sun. Barren, perpetually cold, and with a thin atmosphere of poisonous gas. Surely no intelligent life could survive there.
Because you cannot have
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset high-temperature materials
Of intelligence.
in a pristine, low-temperature environment never change from the dawn of the
UFO divers.
solar system unless that version is, and I can't say that word on television or radio.
Oh, this is the Martian
Which
Revelation. You know
means,
this.
to close the loop here, right after these stunning
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset results were announced, suddenly NASA
Richard Hoagland,
A member of our team. Of intelligence.
re-announces the resumption of the
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset dawn mission to go to the two biggest
UFO divers.
Face on Mars.
asteroids in the inner
UFO divers. Sidonia.
sunset solar system to find out what they're made of.
Faces in the window, noises in the night. Faces in the window, hiding from the light. Faces in the window.
Right.
And I think there's a direct connection.
And I was on
UFO divers.
set late one night. There was major lightning going on, and I had three big risers in the air
Face on Mars. Mysterious pictures.
with crew members with lights lighting the night. Think about this. Think about it. Scientists require usually three sources. The fascination of the faces on Mars for me, and my fascination with Richard Hoagland, who's been the big mover and shaker in all of that. We got him from Hoagland, we got him from NASA, and there you are. I mean, one of them's going to say, yeah, those are ours.
which are our pictures.
And I know this might sound a little nuts, sir.
No, it doesn't, because I have a possible answer. Let me, again, give you the three possibilities with this. First of all, we filmed this in a Masonic lodge. Old Masonic lodge built in the 1800s, okay? It was a very weird place, and that's why we filmed there, you know?
Okay.
And I have always had strong feelings that these Masonic lodges knew something and were passing on something, you know, down through time that we needed to know.
I think
EnterpriseMission.com.
beginning to think, oh my God, what if the Martian Revelators is right?
And guess what, Captain? I wouldn't be surprised if Chuck Selye, producer of the UFO Diaries, gets you on board his team.
We'll see.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Because, look, if you're following the
UFO Diaries. Sidonia.
Sunset.
data after all these years, and especially being with that, throwing rocks and eggs, I mean, this is real serious stuff.
Gary,
This is stuff for movies.
Gary, it doesn't work that way.
No, I understand.
Right, what's going to happen
It's America.
The guys on the inside,
Richard Hoagland.
A member of our team of intelligence.
at some point, are going to claim they knew it all along. They discovered it,
Face on Mars, mysterious pictures.
and they're going to try to ignore us. That's a whole other discussion, okay?
Right.
That's just standard politics.
Which will be
Just
worthwhile, by the way.
Be prepared for these guys who've been so anti
UFO Diaries.
Face on Mars,
artifacts to suddenly come out someday and claim they discovered them and they own them and they've known about them and researched them and they have the only explanation for why they exist.
We got them from Hoagland, we got them from NASA, and there you are. I mean, one of them's going to say, yeah, those are ours. The fascination of the faces on Mars for me, and in my fascination with Richard Hoagland, who's been the big mover and shaker in all of that.
Well, the
UFO Diaries.
fundamentalists tried to sue NASA.
Richard Hoagland.
A member of our team of intelligence.
Remember back there in
The Martian Revelation.
a couple of years back?
I'm so glad you brought that up. Remember, it was two guys from
UFO Diaries.
all right,
Chuck Selye.
Lee Shackelford.
back in 2006, I think. And I actually have the
Martian Revelation.
documents, and they claimed that NASA,
Richard Hoagland.
A member of our team of intelligence.
with the
Face on Mars, mysterious pictures.
with I think the
UFO Diaries. Sidonia.
Sunset.
Pathfinders, the Martian Revelators,
Right.
had infringed on their
UFO Diaries.
territorial rights. But wait, think about this. Suppose the reference post
UFO Diaries. Sidonia.
Sunset.
The planet Mars is next to our own, the fourth world counting out from the sun. Surely no intelligent life could survive there.
suppose the reference
Our own.
suppose it's an acknowledgement of the
Mars Revealer.
claim.
Right.
Richard Hoagland.
A member of our team of intelligence.
Okay,
Now,
I can see that.
All right, now think about this. When you look at the comparisons between the ruins on Mars,
UFO Diaries. Sidonia.
Sunset.
what if the visual comparison
The planet Mars is next to our own, the fourth world counting out from the sun.
are more than merely coincidence?
EnterpriseMission.com.
Brother! Oh, brother!
Surely no intelligent life could survive there.
I want us to
What?
talk about that and after we go to break here in a couple minutes, Rich, but
Okay.
finish your statement.
Well, that was it. I'll just leave everybody hanging.
Well, I'm suspicious.
What if the comparisons, and go to the web, go to
Martian Revelation.
the
UFO Diaries.
Lost,
Face on Mars, mysterious pictures.
go to the
UFO Diaries.
Forbidden Planet Mars,
In the region designated as Sidonia.
look at the comparisons between the new
UFO Diaries.
Mars imagery from this camera, this incredible camera,
The Martian Revelation.
Mysterious pictures.
and the ruins under the sands of
UFO Diaries.
Forbidden Planet Mars,
In the region designated as Sidonia.
and you tell me
EnterpriseMission.com.
Brother!
who was following whom.
Indeed, and on that note, people, check it out.
UFO Diaries. Sidonia.
Sunset.
And beware, or be scared, but either way, it's there. So stay tuned as we revolve.